Hi everyone, Diana here. Thank you so much for coming to visit with me today. I appreciate your being here. This is coming to you for September of 2017. Oh gosh, summer's going to be over before this month is over. And I do want to invite you to all of my weekly messages as well. But this will do the overbrush of September. For those of you who have not been with me before, welcome. So glad you're here. And those who keep coming back, thank you so much. I so appreciate your coming back. I'm sitting here in the beauty of where I'm fortunate to live in my backyard. And I chose this spot today because you can see over my shoulder here the statue of Kuan Yin. And Kuan Yin is the Chinese goddess of compassion. And that seems to be what we're going to really need this month of September. Gosh, I'd like to tell you we're all going to breathe a sigh of relief. I can't tell you that. I think instead of a sigh of relief, we're all going to be holding our breath. I spoke to you at the end of August and the beginning of September, last week's psychic soul messages and predictions. I spoke to you about there seemed to be a little bit of a lull. And there is a lull, but that lull is coming to its close. And so in the next couple of weeks, we're going to see a lot of erratic energy. That's the best term I have for it, just erratic energy. There's so much fear and there's so much anger, and those energies you've heard me talk about are still butting heads, and they're getting angrier and they're getting meaner, and they're, you know, it's like a fight for life, and when that goes down, it's that struggle of the animal instinct almost coming out. It's like, I am right. And, you know, it doesn't matter what you feel or what you think or how many people are injured or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, that said, I'm asking everyone who hears this, everyone, let's hold our world in love. Let's imagine that beautiful divine white light around our whole world. That's going to be really important this month. I want to say also that if listen to a guided meditation. I have one on YouTube. I have one on my website that you can download. The websites are below, and you can download that meditation. But it's really important that we all stick together in this and reach out. When I say stick together in this, I'm talking about we have to stick together in the place of love. We have to stick together in speaking out against harm that is happening to others, as well as ourselves. We have to speak out against that which is harmful to our planet, that which is harmful to people, and speak up for that which is helping others and helping. And that's not always easy, because we're going to meet a lot of opposition this month. I don't believe we want to meet anger with anger. I don't believe we want to meet violence with violence. I believe we want to meet love. And I'm talking about active love is an active verb. I'm not talking about namby-pamby love, and you've heard me say that before. I can't tell you how important that's going to be this month, to hold our world in that divine energy of calm, that divine energy of love. I can't tell you how important it is going to be this month to reach out to those who you care about, to reach out to those others who are trying to hold the love. And if you need comfort, reach out and ask for it. This is going to be a month of turmoil. And it's going to be a month of, we're going to see calm and then eruption, calm and eruption. What's happening, we are creating the new story. We're creating the new mythology of America and of the world. And as we do that, every act of creation begins with an act of destruction. So we're creating right now, we're in the destruction. And I don't think it's going to happen all at once. I think last week I talked about, at the end of August, beginning of September week, I talked about how it feels everything. There's a law right now, but it feels tampered down. And so we're not going to see major explosions, but what we're going to see is an eruption here, an eruption here, an eruption here. And that's going to keep us out of balance. So we have to keep bringing ourselves back to balance. We have to help each other come back to balance. We have to help each other hold that balance and hold that love. And that's what this month is going to be all about, is finding that balance, reaching out, and being there for the other. Let's take a look to see what Philip has to say. This is Philip, my spirit guide, and this is a book that he gave me a few years back, or several years back actually, and each page has a different wisdom. And on this on each page, we don't know what he's going to tell us, so what we do is I just flip through with my thumb, and when I hear stop, that's when my thumb stops. So since each page has a different wisdom on it, we want to think left or right. So get your left or right thinking, and let's go. Ready? There we stopped. And I am thinking right, but I think the left is going to be, I just glanced at it and I think I'd like to read it too. But right is, the materials of life have been given to you to build what you want to build. Oh, let me say that again. The materials of life have been given to you to build what you want to build. Oh my gosh. Can you hear that wind suddenly kicking up? And it's like we can move on that. The wind, and by the way, I don't know if you're noticing, but with that wind kicking up, I've got leaves falling down all around me. I live in a woods, and so there are a lot of leaves, and it's like it's raining leaves all of a sudden. The cicadas, by the way, are still singing, but they're a little quieter today, so I'm not sure you can hear them. But anyway, back to the materials of life have been given to you to build what you want to build. Oh, friends, that is so important, because every one of you, every single one of you listening to this video right now, every one of you can build this new life, this new world, this world of peace, this world of love, this world of compassion. Kuan Yin is here helping us. We can build a world that we want not only for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children to live in. I may not be alive to see that new world come in. I hope I am, but I want to see it for the children. I'll look down and say, hey, I'm right here. I'm only another dimension away. And I'm so proud, I'm so excited, I'm so happy that I was a part of creating this beautiful world for these young folks and the ones not yet born. So remember, the materials of life have been given to you to build what you want to build. Let's build together a beautiful world. We can do it. I promised you I'd read the left, and I think that it was important to read the right first, but here's what the left says. You are an heir to all the greatness that has gone before you. You are an heir to all the greatness that has gone before you. We stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. They're here helping us. They are being healed as we healed. So my friends, we have a choice. Because in our country, in America, in our world, and I want to step back because I know many of you are not from America, but you are interested in America because we're so big and have a lot of power. But in this country of America, in the world, we're right here. We're in the why. We're in that why. And we have two paths. We have one path that is for peace, love, acceptance of all peoples. Or the other path, we won't even go to that other path. You know what it is. Let's choose the path. We have to. We are running out of time. And is it going to be easy? We got some tough times ahead. We've got some tough times, but we can get through it because we're together. Thank you for being there, having my back, holding my hand. Know that I am there holding your hand. Together, open-handed, we close our hands on each other and hold each other's hands. We can do this. We can create a world that's wonderful, that's kind, that's considerate, that's loving. Let's do it. Thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you who's come today. Thank you, each and every one of you, for the love you're adding to the world this September. I'd love to tell you it's going to be an easy one. I'd love to tell you we can sigh that sigh of release. Don't hold your breath. Just keep breathing. Don't wait for the other shoe to fall. Step out. Be safe. And just keep breathing. Breathing in love. Breathing out love. Let's keep adding it to the world. Remember, love is an action verb. So be that love for someone that you meet today. Thank you. Thank you for being that love for me. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for being. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. And thank you, Kuan Yin, for coming into the world so many years ago and teaching us of compassion. She's around this month. Call on her. Until a few days from now, be sure and watch my weekly videos for what's going on that week.